Hey guys, how you doing today? I love having a coffee maker in my own room. So anyway, today I wanted to talk about my what I'm using to quit smoking and how well it's been doing for me so far. Um, this will be the start of week 3 of simply just quitting smoking and going on to the vape stuff, the vaporizers. A little backstory. It was actually really convenient timing for me because I had run out of my usual cigarettes, brand 305s or 307s, whatever they're called. And this table's shaky. And see, up here, the cheapest cigarettes are on the Indian reservations, and so that's about a hour and a half's drive out of town. So every month, usually in the first every month on the 3rd, we would make a big haul out to the Indian reservation and get everybody cigarettes. Everybody in my family, except for my dad, smokes. And I probably smoked the most. I was a 3-pack a day guy. And when I ran out, it was like the 30th or something, and it wasn't time to go out to the reservation yet, so I would go and get a backup supply of pipe tobacco from the local stores. And those things, and I'd roll my own. Let me go get my kit, actually. Well, I don't have the tubes, but I don't have the tubes, but I basically would smoke this shit. And I'd put it in here, and I'd use the the tubes where you roll your own, make the tubes. I'd do that, and I'd smoke these things for about 3 or 4 days at a time until we could go up to the reservation. And this stuff is potent. It's like smoking 2 or 3 cigarettes at a time. But the problem is the drag on these were so easy. They were so light that I felt like I wasn't smoking at all. And I would just chain smoke these things. Just chain smoke them. And it was awful. So, what's the matter, Gabby? Let's see here. That's hot. That's hot. That's too hot to drink. Right, so, the timing was convenient because I was on the pipe tobacco at the time. And my mother, I already knew about this stuff. My friend Jeffrey Kelly from Squatchers On podcast, he uses this stuff, and he actually previously on one occasion linked me the eBay pages to buy these, but I waited. I'll do that later this year. I don't know when, but I'll do it. And somewhere I don't know, first or second, my mom comes home. What was it? All right. Well, okay. It was early in the morning, and I said, you know what? I want to order, because I had just gotten paid on my social, and I said, screw it. I want to go ahead and order one of those vaporizers, and I asked Jeffrey to relink me the stuff he recommended, and he sent me links to the battery. Why do I have stuff in my teeth? What is going on here? Anyway, to this kit basically. And so I bought it, and then I go upstairs, and this is early in the morning, and I go upstairs, and literally my mom had just came home from a vape shop where she bought one of these. And I was like, what? You went out and got one already? She goes, yep. And so I go back downstairs. Now this is in processing. This won't be here for like a week. And I'm sitting there smoking my pipe tobacco going, oh God, this stuff sucks. I do not want to be on this shit anymore. And I'm like, screw it. So I went back upstairs and I go, Mom, can you take me over to that vape shop to get me one of these too? Because I want to get off the pipe tobacco. I don't want it anymore. I want to get off it. I don't want to smoke it at all. I'd rather have one of these. So we go over there and we get one of these. And it's a nifty kit. I used it for about a week until I got this. And what it is this is your battery. But you press both of them 5 times to turn them on and off. So, and it'll have a light indicator. And if the battery's getting low, it'll blink slowly at first. Then as the battery dies, it'll blink faster. Alright, so we're good on the battery. And I think I got rum in this one. And this is very unique. It's small and it's very compact. It's got a little, I don't know if focus. And where's that vent hole at? Right there. Yeah, right there. So you got a very nice wide vent hole there. And I guess it's got your reservoir and your atomizer. Or, I don't know the terms exactly, but this is pretty good. This cost me about 90 bucks. And it does work. Yeah, but I haven't used it in a while. So yeah. So this kit cost me about around $90, give or take some change. It comes with everything here, even another atomizer or coil, I think it's called. Yeah, I think this might be a coil. I don't know. I don't know. I forget. It's been a while. I haven't really paid attention, really. And it comes with a charger. And I bought an extra. When I bought a full kit there, so I bought another one of these. I think this whole thing is called an atomizer. So let me show you how this one works. You unscrew the back here, and there is your coil, right there. A little tiny coil. And it's a wick. Little metal coils wrap around some cotton inside there, and that's how it works. You basically fill this with your juice or your oil, whatever you call it, and put it together. And it sinks down, soaks into the wick and into that cotton, and the coil heats it up and vaporizes that oil, and that's how you get your nicotine fix. And the oils come in lots of flavors. And if you're coming off smoking, you're not going to want these tobacco flavored juices or oils, because they will taste like shit. Take it from experience. So yeah, this one comes with a computer charger. And a spare coil. So, total kit there. That was around 90 bucks or something. Oops. So I bought this first, and then I used it until a week and a half. Oh shit! Got it all screwed up. I got it for a week and a half until finally this one came. Right, this one goes in here. Right. So, good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is held on to it, by a magnet, a little magnet at the bottom. So I don't know if you see in there, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's really neat. This is a great kit for starting out. It's a good kit, but it's really expensive. Now I'm gonna go to over here. This is because this is way better. It's called the E-Leaf iStick 30 watt, and basically it literally came in this box in the mail. User manual. So now this, let's see, the battery, I have it on my monitor over here. I'm gonna go look it up. Okay, the battery costs 26 bucks, on eBay, and this cost about 12 bucks. This whole assembly. Where's that box at? It came in a neat box, and I don't have it right here. Yeah, here it is. Right, so it came in here. So that's really cool. So let's see here. Now and the dog's barking. So it also comes with a my USB charger. I have a car charger somewhere. I think it's packed away from when I went camping. And the dogs are barking at something out there. But I'm going to continue because I don't know. I don't want to wait. I want to go do stuff. So this is a whole atomizer kit right here. So and this is really neat. I got to use that. So. See, that is for ice sticks, different type of battery packs. This is the extra coil, spare coil, and it's at burns at 1.8 ohms, which I have no idea what that means, but that's what it is. So basically, this is just a giant version of this piece. And it completely disassembles. So you see, I still got oil in it, or juice. I don't know what it's, oil, juice, whatever. So yeah, and this is the Kagertech Aero Tank Mega, which is what it's called. It's a clear atomizer series, and this was about 12 bucks. And it's all stainless steel too. It's really nice. And the air hole is very nice too. I don't know if it'll focus very well. But yeah. It's a very nice air hole. I like it a lot. I don't know if I can open it because I put it on pretty tight. Yeah. I'm not going to open it. My only gripe with this thing is that, there's no teeth or anything to really grip on it with, so you can twist it off easy. But anyway, twist this this section off, and you fill the reservoir in through the back here, and this whole piece is your your coil. Yeah, here we go. So there we go. That's your coil right there. Your wick and your coil there. And you fill it up through there. Now, my only gripes with this is, it has no teeth that I can use to really grip on it with. And for a while, for a couple days, this thing was really leaking, and I couldn't figure out why. But luckily, it completely disassembled, so I gave it a good cleaning in hot water and put it back together, and seemed to have stopped leaking so far. So yeah, everything here comes up completely apart. I can even change this clear plastic with this metal version here, which I might do later on. I don't know, not yet. I like to be able to see how much I have in there. So this is really nice. And this battery here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Has a little display, and the reason why this is much better is that you can control how many watts you use and your voltage. Now the voltage will change depending. Oh, right, I'm gonna put that on. The voltage will adjust to the watts automatically. At least that's what Jeff told me. So I'm going to test it out here. So now this thing goes a max of 30 watts, but I toned it down to 15, which is exactly half of the output here. And why I chose to do that is because it saves me battery life and juice. Because you got to remember, the more watts you set it at, the basically the hotter the coils will burn, and it'll burn more juice. So you'll go through it a lot more faster. But 15 is just fine for me. It does the job. It gives me my nicotine fix. So this is really wonderful. And you can see here, I can adjust it. Jeff recommended setting it at 22, and I did try it for a while, but nah, I like 15 better. Yeah. Let me try it again. There, you can see. There you go. Now the coil burns at 1.8 ohms, I think. That's what it means. There, you see it messing around there. Yeah. So that's how it works, basically. So let's go on to the juices here. Now, what the guy at the shop explained to me, because at first he gave me the tobacco flavored juices, and they were crappy tasting. They tasted horrible. It tasted like I was breathing in warm, old, stale, moldy bread, and they were just horrible. And we went through about 3 or 4 different samples that he gave to me for free. But my mother, she was on this, and she was using huckleberry. He just outright gave her huckleberry. I don't know if I'll focus there. So, and I like that. So, then he goes and tells me that, well, because of my previous tobacco smoker, that I'm not going to like any of the tobacco flavored juices, and that I would like the more fruity stuff. And that most people that come off smoking are like that, I think. And so he gave me a bunch of stuff to try out, but I kept coming back to huckleberry and rum. I always liked rum flavored stuff, especially rum flavored cigars. Those are freaking awesome. And so I got a bottle of rum, and it's pretty good. Now I haven't tried these out, but these are some new ones from his shop. Watermelon candy, so I got to try that out. And grapeberry ice. So this current juice, I'm gonna pop in one of those and try it out. Now the nicotine levels in these are actually light. So now what I got here is medium, because I used to be a heavy smoker, so I need a high level of nicotine. And he gave me one that was high level. He gave me a bottle of huckleberry that was high level, and I would just take a couple puffs of that shit, and I'd get really freaking high. Yeah, so I had to go right back and get downgraded to medium level, and that does the job right there. So all this is why this is really great. Why I like this a lot is because it's not a drastic change in your habits and everything from smoking. You still got something to play with in your hands. You got that tactile, I don't know, not orifice fixation and the hand fixation, whatever, where you got something to play with in your hands and mess with. And the great thing about this is, even though you're supposed to really do it in like 10-minute sessions, like you do it with a cigarette or something, you can smoke this all day long and not get smoker's lung. You won't get shallow breath or nothing. And it's really great. I love it. Now, if you can tell by my voice, there is a weird side effect to it. Because I'm quitting smoking now, I'm not smoking tobacco anymore, my body is now shedding all that crap out of my throat and lungs. So now I'm phlegming up every once in a while. My throat is a little black, a little phlegmy, and my body's shedding all that skin cells and or surface cells and things, and basically I'm slowly this getting rid of all that years and years of smoking garbage that have attached to my tissue. And I'm slowly replacing my cells. So my throat's kind of phlegmy ever since I've done this. And the guy at the shops and Jeff said, yeah, that you're gonna be like that for better part of the rest of the year. It's gonna be a slow process, but I've already, 2 weeks since I stopped smoking. I gotta admit, I have had my mental and my physical energy have skyrocketed. It was like I was in a fog in just a daze or something, and I didn't even know it. And after a few days, I just had so much energy. I didn't know what to do with myself. It was weird. So yeah, I have a lot more energy now. I'm a lot more awake, and I have more physical energy, and it's just freaking awesome. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah. I forget how much these cost. I think they're like $12 a piece or something. And they last me about, I don't know. Well, because I had a leak on this for a while, lost a bit of juice through it. I really don't know. I've only been at it for almost 3 weeks. So, well, shit, probably almost 4, huh? This all began at the beginning of the month here in June. So and now it's almost the end of June. I got maybe a week left. So yeah, almost a whole month now. So yeah, this is really effective for me. It's it still mimics smoking in a kind of thing or sense where I have something to play with and puff on, and I still get my nicotine fix, and I can wean myself off the nicotine by getting lighter and lighter amounts of nicotine in my juice. So this is probably the best way to quit smoking so far as I'm concerned. And it's really a hell of a lot cheaper. Maybe, I don't know, $12 a bottle, and that'll last me maybe a whole month. I don't know. When I got this all here, and see, yeah, this will probably last me more than a month. I don't know. We'll find out. I really don't know how long it'll last me for, but it's cheap. It's way cheaper than a carton of cigarettes. That's for freaking sure. So yeah, if you want to quit smoking, get yourself an E-Leaf, what is it? iStick 30. That's what I got here. So. Yeah, this kit is way better, and it's a lot cheaper. It's only $26 for the battery and about $12 for the atomizer kit here. And then you have to find a local shop and get your juices there. Try them out. They usually have free samples like this, and try out all the fruity stuff and see what you can find that you might like. You're gonna have to run through a few different ones. Just find something that you can call your daily juice that you use on a daily basis to be comfortable with. But I'm happy. I'm really freaking happy. I mean, wow. I never thought I would be able to quit smoking. I thought, I've been on the nicotine withdrawals before when I had my foot surgery, and they were the worst thing I have ever experienced. I actually now know, and I understand why people want to run down the street butt naked screaming at the top of their lungs. I know why now. Let's just put it that way. Nicotine is one of the worst narcotics in the world. One of the worst addictive narcotics in the world, and you cannot just go cold turkey on that shit. It'll screw you up. Trust me. So this is the best way to wean myself off nicotine. I'm going to get lower levels next month. I'm going to go for light on the juices when I run out of these, whenever that happens. So I'm going to slowly get lighter and amounts of nicotine in my juice, and just where I don't have any nicotine at all in it. And I don't know if I'll ultimately just end up quitting vaping altogether or not. I kind of like it. It's neat. It's fun. It's great. Gives me something to do with myself when I'm idle, you know, instead of just sitting there twiddling my thumbs. So I really enjoy it. So I hope this helps to any of you that is looking for an alternative to smoking and tobacco. You know, get yourself one of these. I really recommend it. It is wonderful. It is just wonderful. You know, and it's pocket sized. It is absolutely pocket sized. So yeah. Alright, that's it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in future videos.